Here we go. Are we live?
Or something.
Are we live? Let me see if I can find the video on our homepage. What's going on? This is Revive Motoring pre-show, exclusive to only the livest of live members. You might remember me from every podcast. Oh, here we go. I'm popping out the chat. Get ready. Let's see who we have here. Popping out. Boom. Scott Averone. What's up, guys? What's going on? Missing old Corey around here. You know, tough. Tough out here. Him having such a good time and us just hanging around doing normal stuff. Looks like it's going well out there. It's Mr. DJ. Hello, everybody. Hello. Carmen Kim. Hello. Leeko617 with a yo. Yo.
Hi, Jason.
There we go. Got a yo. Matt Rapid Design. Hey, 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 hey.
Jason, how's
Jordan
your BRZ?
in here early. Big Daddy-O. It's Daddy-O Paul in the house, dude. Josh is running a quick seance right now. If you're looking at the screen, we didn't even know what he's doing. He's been doing vape tricks since we got here.
Get the essential oils out.
Ken in the room, holla. Josh is walking through the smoke. Josh only enters in smoke now. It's like a reverse samurai.
It's like the Undertaker.
It's out there, reverse samurai.
The lights are gonna go off.
Yeah, sit up straight.
It's fucking.
You can hear the bells. Tanya Garcia with the Subaru meet. Pointed comment to the smoke. Love to see that.
That's actually pretty funny.
Keeping her eyes on the market out there, knowing that the
that was a
Subarus
solid one.
are the hardest of the vape boys. Hardest vape gang. Vape Nation.
These days, I think the king of vape is the ugly drift car drivers.
The car themselves or the driver?
Physically ugly
Both.
men.
The Quasimodos
The
of
double
the...
uglies. The hunchies.
The worse the car, the more vape there is.
It's that juice, man. Keeps the paint looking right.
The juice is loose.
The juice is out there, dude. Yeah, dude. There's a lot of vaping generally. Trying to see the cloud of smoke. I don't know if I'm not a big fan of the vapes. You know what I mean?
No, can't be vaping.
Tough to see them out there.
I mentioned it once to my mother when I was like 16, and she was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then I'm so glad that she had that reaction.
I mean, I respect people's.
It put me on a good path in life.
I respect their right to do it,
Yeah,
but you gotta respect my right
if you want
to make fun of you for doing
if
it.
you want the old popcorn lung,
Yeah,
go
dude.
right ahead.
Do it. I mean, I hate that they banned vape stuff.
That's the beauty of
That's BS.
of freedom. You can do whatever you want to do, and we can make fun of it.
Right.
What I want to do is make fun of you.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. It's
consequences.
literally that's the best part of freedom is just making fun of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and
Being a hater is the most fun thing you can do.
yeah, full time. I'm a full time hater, 24/7,
Get
My
that
greatest
haterade.
passion in life.
365, just out there hating.
I hate more than I love.
Yeah, I mean, we were out there hating on all the fit, just driving around Thayer Street.
That said, do you hate more than you love if you love hating?
It's true. No, it turns
Because then
into
I
love.
love everything. I love the things I love, and I love the things I hate. Because
You
I get
raise
to
a
hate
good
them.
point. This is getting real
Did
philosophical.
we show that kid with the Rasbo Transbo bandana on or what he was wearing there? That was crazy.
Yeah. What is it? Brown University.
Popping out of the car.
Zesty.
Just
Oh,
with
that
the
guy.
zestiest
He just came
bandana.
right off of lacrosse
He had like
practice.
100 bodies on him.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
was
I mean?
right out of lacrosse practice. Did you see how he exited the car?
He exited the car like he was swinging out of a Jeep Wrangler.
He
And it was
exited
a
the car
Honda
like it was
Civic.
on fire.
Or like he put his hand on the top,
Yeah.
and then as if the door wasn't opening.
That's the rig.
Dude, it's just-
Yeah, he's used to getting a rig.
Rig.
My other rig is a rig.
My other rig is also a CRV.
Dude, he was pulling out like it was popping out of the rig, you know? Grab the exoskeleton, you know, get in the back, check the propane.
snags his vape and moves on.
Big Ian, what's going on?
Snag at something.
Tim Connors, love to see it. Something's getting snagged in there, that's for certain.
I love snagging.
Yeah, there's lots of suspect. How about that security guard at Brown? That guy looked like
High on ketamine.
He
He
looked
was
like
off the shit.
he looked
Yeah.
like Ketty Powers, dude.
He looks like he was off everything he's confiscated today.
Dude, he was literally. He's not only security, he's also your fucking source.
He
you know
was
what I mean?
leaning like it's 9:30.
That dude.
Also your dealer.
That was
he only repossesses the good shit.
That was the K station right there, dude. He gets something going.
K Patrol.
That's why he's got the scooter. It's his own personal scooter.
Dude, he had a vest
sanctioned.
on. He had the Kenny Powers glasses. Like, he had that mean, dirty mustache and like the matching boule.
That was a wild
That dude was
vibe.
something. That's the kind of security we need.
He had a powerful aura. We clocked him the moment we hit the
It
block.
was mega powerful, dude. We should have absolutely snatched that guy up. We
Yo,
should have
man.
sniped him out of his position.
He should have been fourth Mike.
He could have been fourth Mike tonight.
That would have been awesome.
Wild episode.
Dude, can you imagine if we intercepted him and brought him into revival security?
What do you like?
He could work
actually?
under Big Ian.
He's just.
That's-
he's just
This guy was
constantly-
flaming hot, dude.
He's just constantly
It's
doing
unbelievable.
whippets in the front of the building. He's just got CO2 canisters everywhere.
That was
He's just
unbelievable.
I got 14 cans whipped cream, and this ain't for ice cream, boy.
That dude. Absolute herb. Fucking big time capital Herbin out there,
The
dude.
Herb Captain.
He was just the captain of the Herb team.
Herb Team 6.
Dude, how many hacky sacks do you think he had in the pockets?
He's huffing hacky sacks.
Dude, he was just hacking sacking, dude. Yeah, he was a character.
He was exciting.
It was an exciting time,
He,
honestly.
he was shaped in a really exciting way.
He was shaped
There
magnificently.
was a lot going on.
It's definitely the hands of God involved in that
He
shit,
did have
dude.
a big backpack as well. A lot of
Yeah,
zippers.
dude, what do you, lots of baggies in there.
That's how you hide the product. You put
Right.
47 zippers on
There's
your
just
bag.
so
and you
many.
can't
So
find
you
it.
can't get through.
The police give up and they
it's-
either shoot you
yeah,
or move on.
You're constitutionally limited. Constitutionally limited to 2
It
zippers.
just
You can't
gets
go
so,
through
like,
3 zippers.
By the third or fourth zipper, like
you need a warrant once you get to the 3rd zipper.
I know my rights. You
Yeah.
have to give me my bag back when you get tired.
yeah,
I see you yawning.
Too many zippers, man. You need a warrant
this is
after the 3rd zipper.
excruciating.
46 of them have hacky sacks on them.
That guy was definitely moving some Red Bull energy powder. Let's be
He
honest.
was
Yeah.
moving something. The only thing he wasn't moving was from that block.
Nah, he was,
Dude,
he was
He was posted up.
heavily posted.
Stood
Welded.
there the whole time.
That man was a
He
cobblestone.
was cemented to that block. He was the cobblestone of that block. He
Cobblestone, cornerstone.
was just locked up.
It was
I
off
say-
the rock. It was everything.
Pillar on the community.
It's pillar of the earth, dude. Just radiating vibrance. He had an aura though, for sure. It was
Oh,
glowing.
man, it was so powerful.
It was glowing
I
so
almost
hard.
passed out.
Dude, it
I
was
couldn't handle it.
brave. I walked by, I thought I was braver. It's like, this guy just make me brave, dude.
We had to hit high mode in the Lexus to
We
get away
did.
from him,
Just
just to get that few extra millimeters away from him.
get a little off, a little up.
It was like a lion just looking over his,
He's just
His
looking over
field.
his flock, dude. His what are the lions flock called? His herd?
herd.
No.
Pride.
Pride. That guy was definitely looking over his pride.
Yeah.
His pride and joy.
It's unbelievable. We got my man Racing Couture over here, Randy Couture in the chat.
I'm a big fan of you too, Sam.
Love that, dude.
Big shots in the chat.
Tall goober over there. Love to see what's going on.
Want to kick this thing off?
Yeah,
Get
no,
this
that's
thing
definitely
rolling?
the best fucking start we've ever had.
We're live there.
Wyatt Jordan, what's going on?
3, 2,
Let's go.
1.
Should probably not be laying down on the podcast.
Real leisure
fully
like.
reclined.
Real leisure like. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu,
Oh, hey.
Corey Det. Corey. No, he's alive and well. Corey.si will be back. Not next week. I think the week after. We're playing a little time warp here. We got a lot of things going on. But in studio this week, we have our friend, Mr. Paul Osaka Flocka,
Hey, how you doing?
grip racing, drift racing, just out there getting it,
Trying my best.
doing it all.
Dude, it was a prophecy. It's finally been fulfilled. I've always wanted to be on our own podcast with Paul. It's never happened.
Oh shit! Right, the past
Basically
few-
got canceled
yeah.
and then got uncanceled 5 minutes later today. We saw each other at an event. And I was like, yo, we're going to make this happen. He said, whenever. I was like, just come this week.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that you are one of my oldest car friends.
Yeah.
And I was on your podcast without you.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
I think twice,
It's one of the
right?
saddest days
No,
of my
once.
life.
Was it just once?
Yeah,
Okay.
One of the saddest days of my life.
Tragic. You're out
Reminds me,
skiing.
what
You're
a-
not doing something bougie.
Always just doing bougie shit, dude.
Just
I was just
yachting.
hanging out, fucking running security at Brown University for a minute. I was just holding up a block real quick.
Selling whippets on the corner.
Yeah,
hold
and my
it
yellow
down.
vest. I had to use it. That's how it goes.
Selling ice on the slopes.
Got them glasses.
It's a snow time, baby.
Got them
No
glasses for
time
all
like
that,
snow time.
all that heat you be pushing.
Oh my god, dude. Speaking of energy powder,
On this week's episode, we're going to cover some automotive news, certainly some events that these boys attended, as well as whatever kind of pops up in general. There obviously is a lot going on in the world today. So at the very least, maybe we can provide you with a couple, maybe an hour, 2 hours worth of entertainment to make you forget all the bad stuff.
Take
So
over here.
with that said, let's get right into
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
call backs.
Oh well, Josh. I think I fucked up my back this weekend.
Okay, so somebody said that. Matter of fact, somebody sent in a B for B and said this is to help Chuck recover from his back injury.
Yeah, dude, it's from carrying the whole fucking team. I had the whole goddamn team on my back, strapped them up there. I was just staggered this weekend.
You were
Unbelievable.
I thought it was from jet wash getting passed on the straight.
the old
was-
the old eddy current.
It was crazy out there. I'll tell you that much right now. But I'll tell you what, I said it last year, I'll say it again this year, and I'll say it next year for future Chuck. If you miss staggered, you fucked up bad.
You blew it.
You listen, you had one shot, you blew it.
Right to jail.
You get another shot next year, but man, staggered, what an event.
It was something.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Stop. Total fucking pause.
Fucking
No, no,
cars.
because I just remember seeing a lot of events unfold via the socials.
Yeah, Jordan's over here talking about passing a Lotus, the Lotus that I was running off the track in my Daihatsu Mira. Nice work.
Way to pat yourself on the back
Yeah,
further, Jordan.
Jesus Christ. God, the guy at Lowe's was like, it's my first day. I'm like, I know, buddy. If you got one turn right, you would have been out of sight.
There was a McLaren that was apparently his first day, and he was driving Advance. That was exciting.
Yeah, for
I was
him.
gonna say, I heard you were.
I was
Yeah,
hassling him in a Honda Civic,
Dude,
that's
and he
hilarious.
would not let me buy.
let's be honest. The point of Advance that day was everybody passing the Lotus. Not the Lotus. I'm sorry, the McLaren.
Oh yeah,
That
The
was
McLaren got passed by everything.
I didn't get to pass him because he wouldn't let me pass.
He wouldn't let you pass.
No
No, he was
point
like,
to
I'm not
pass?
letting a Honda Civic pass.
You
me."
got a dive bomb. It's the only way. I give people 3 turns before I just go.
I can't afford to dive bomb a McLaren. Are you shitting me?
That's true. That's true.
right. It's a bit of an
I
expense.
don't know what your insurance is, but mine does not cover that.
Not great.
What happened? Well, it was coming into turn one a little hot.
But anyways, yeah, we had the first 2 days of staggering. Was awesome. Track focused half day on Friday. I took out. We had it at the booth. We had a booth up all weekend, which was a blast. It was great to see everybody. Everybody that came into the booth, I can't shout them out enough.
Big shouts to
So
you,
much fun.
rocking and setting up the booth.
And we're fucking about the guy with the Lotus Exige, but it was his first day out there. He was talking to me about selling it the day right before I went on track, and then I saw him at the end of the day. I was like, "Gonna sell it?" He seemed like he ain't gonna sell it anymore. He had the time of his life. And everybody's first day on track, you feel extra slow because you get passed by shit that is so slow, and you just don't know any racing line at all. It was it was interesting. That intro group was interesting. There were 2 groups. There was enthusiast group, which was half of them was their first track day.
Yep.
And then there was, what do they call it? Time attack or
It was,
something?
I don't know. Just
Time attack were
special guy
75 special guy class where 75% of the group came with timing equipment to set records. And then there was the rest of us.
And one in particular, our friend, been here many times.
Big C Chris put down
animal.
an absolute animal. Big C and his buddy on the other E46 were effectively bullying people from getting in that class.
All right, I gotta apologize
Yeah, let's apologize.
to the staggered crew. I did sign up for the enthusiast class, and that drove advanced because I thought it was gonna be all time attack, like race cars and shit, and I didn't want to be a rolling chicane And then I saw and I saw Chuck out there in the K car, and I was like, all right, I'm not that bad.
I'm gonna be fine,
There is someone I can pass,
dude.
I was a rolling chicane.
Same. It was advanced class was 75% of those guys were hammering, absolutely hammering.
Oh yeah.
I know I went out and advanced for the first run in my Mira, and I was absolutely a rolling cone. That's it. I was a traffic cone.
Beautiful cone.
A beautiful traffic cone.
Powerful.
But that was interesting. A ton of fun. Those guys were fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Big
because
seat, Chris, 117.09.
117.09. Yeah. So that was his PB.
Yeah.
Set a PB. We were believing that the record on the track was a 115, but it turns out some guy showed up with like a dead stock GT3 RS and did a 113.6 or something, which is
Must be nice.
complete insanity. So yeah, that was so much fun. And then I did the advanced class in my Miata. Also got passed a bunch, but certainly wasn't like driving a K car. And then I finally found my absolute spirit animal, which was driving my K car in the enthusiast class. And that was a lot of fun. We had I don't know, everybody had so much fun, man.
Is that what like you in your final form in the K car is perfect competition for people who've never been on the track?
Me and my
vehicles.
final form in a K car is for like your first 5 times on track. Me and a K car 70 horse, we're about the same level, you know, because I will turn the shit out of that thing, and I should be more afraid, which you mentioned.
Yeah, yeah. You don't fear God or death if you're driving that thing on track. Are you shitting me?
And it was something.
You said you were afraid to drive the Beat because it didn't have a roll bar. Like that thing was going to save you. The only difference was you had a thin slice of sheet metal between you and your noodle.
Yeah, so I could wear the mirror out if it went over. I'm like
It makes a good stretcher.
I'm a proponent of the back technical section. If I'm not up on the curbing, I'm not going fast. So I was just dive bomb. It was so much fun, man. I had so much fun in that car. So yeah, we did that. That car's the absolute champ. It did get a custom exhaust from Thompson Curbing.
It's so powerful, it blew the exhaust
It
apart.
just blew the muffler right off the car.
Couldn't contain it.
And then we ended up patching that, and a hole accidentally blew in the muffler, and everything fell out, which I sealed back up. And now the mirror is much more powerful, much more brave out there.
Can breathe. Can breathe.
That was day one. I did put a bunch of stints in the Miata, Miata was driven by, I don't even know how many different people.
I never knew who I was around when that car was around.
It was crazy. And it just took it like a champ. It ran every run group.
Yeah.
Both days. Did not give a shit.
That's wild.
Racing Couture, that's that lose custom exhaust method right there.
Hell yeah, buddy.
You hit the air horns.
When in doubt, punch it out.
When
in doubt, fucking empty it out.
The first day running all run groups in the Mira, I used 3 gallons of gas.
Whoa. Okay.
There's a gentleman with an Insight who thought he was getting better gas mileage than me. We're going back and forth.
Put some respect on it. That's a CRZ. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, a second generation Insight.
Lens Media.
No, they made them at the same time. The CRZ is the best car ever made.
Seriously, best car ever made. Unbelievable.
Someone got black flagged like crazy in that thing in the Miata.
In my Miata?
Is that what he was talking about? Interesting.
I mean, probably.
Trying to pit maneuver the McLaren.
It wasn't me. The Miata did pass a McLaren.
Powerful.
Which was crazy.
Bold.
Carman came gas up 4 times. I believe that, dude. Rowdiness.
Interesting. Yeah, Andy said, in the Miata. Somebody get black flagged in it.
Second day was also a full track day. That was insane how busy that day was.
Oh, yeah.
I took my M3 out. I hadn't driven it on that tune or on the suspension on the track. And I took it out in an enthusiast class to shake down. And I think Josh Abbey was running the send. And he was like, "You're not in enthusiast class." I'm like, "I'm shaking it down." And that thing is so fucking fast.
Yeah.
It was really, really good on track. I didn't run it that long because I felt like I was an asshole because I was just too up people's asses and stuff. And
Yeah.
so yeah, that I drove in advance later on, and I actually passed some people, which is I didn't pass any fast people, but I passed some people, which is nice. And
That's
then
all
I'd
that
see
matters.
Big Seat coming up in E46 like
I damn near
400
shit
yards
myself
away, and
seeing
I'd just
that
be like,
thing.
"Just go, just go!" I just cover my eyes and hammer the brakes and just let them go. That thing was crazy. But yeah, I had a lot of fun driving that car. I outran an E90 M3 on the straight, which was a big deal for You know, grandpa coming
Big
back
win,
down and
right.
fucking with grandson.
All
a big win.
$150,000 of that investment is worth it. Passing any
That was it. I was like, you know what? The endless years of pumping money in this thing, let's go.
Decade and a half, worth it.
Decade and a half, dude.
Worth it.
Also, a funny story from that whole thing is my buddy Igor is the guy I always try to hook up Lynch because I know some guys that like actually are driving coaches and do that stuff a lot. And I try to get Lynch some quality driving coaches. And Lynch literally, I was like, hey, my buddy Igor is going to be driving. So, put him on the list for coaches. Puts him on the list for coaches. And Lynch says back to me, tell Igor to wear pants this time. And I was like, what? And he's like, Igor's the guy that has the Adam, right? He didn't wear pants last time. All right, man, no problem. So I did it in a group chat with like 12 witnesses. Igor shows up Saturday. Not wearing fucking pants.
Wearing shorts in an exoskeleton vehicle is insane.
That you're going to be on track.
A bee's gonna fly up and hit you
Doesn't
in the
wear
balls.
pants, dude. Doesn't wear pants. Crazy. This guy's
You
putting
could-
on sweatshorts.
Got molten
Sweatshirts
tire
on his
in your
legs.
gooch.
Literally lose your whole schmenzer to a fucking beetle.
Oh, game over, dude.
It's just gone.
Just
Just
Or it could just be in you.
molten
dude,
tire
shows up
up your
without
inner
pants.
thighs.
And Lynch messaged me. He's not wearing fucking pants again. I'm like, why do I invite you to this thing? This is crazy. Why would you do this to me?
He's texting you like you control his wardrobe.
Well,
going,
but I told him
I
to
don't
wear
live there.
pants.
I did my part.
Dude shows up with no
So
pants.
put some pants
No
on.
Adam. How are you
Put
going to
your knees
instruct
away.
without your car? So anyway, that went that way. Then the best part is he borrows pants off some guy. Borrows pants, right?
That's a tall
Wild.
order. That's a yeah.
So whatever, we wrap it up Saturday night. Did a little DJ and all that stuff. Wrap it up Saturday night. Pack it up. Great night out with the boys. I come back Sunday morning. What's on the floor in the booth? This fucking guy's pants. He didn't give him his pants back.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my
He
god.
didn't give the guy's pants back. How are you gonna borrow a man's pants
Dude, 2 days of raw sweating in pants and then leaving them on
Just
the ground
left
is
'em.
insane.
and not give the pants back?
That's a mic drop right there.
Unbelievable.
That's just-
I sent a picture to the boys. Like, you guys aren't gonna believe this. This guy
It's just
took this man's pants.
Could not be bothered by pants.
not his problem.
Every moment in pants is a bad moment.
Just
You gotta believe there was a chat when he was exchanging pants that like, hey,
yeah.
I don't need these back.
Yeah.
I,
Do what you
I
can
am
do.
fond of these pants.
Go on. Not anymore, bud. So if you did lose your pants, they're on the ground at Thompson, next to the old Revival
May
Motor.
want to run them through the wash real quick.
I forgot to say the
Real
M,
long
Yeah.
and hot.
on the
Peroxide.
the second session. I'm driving the M3, coming around the corner under the tunnel, which is the shadiest part of Thompson. That's where I've seen the most crashes.
The
at least.
left. That's where it can go. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I start fucking counter steering the shit all over the place. And the Mark II race car had. My man's lost some pants at Thompson. My man racing tour.
I mean, if we're honest, who hasn't?
Dude, I come around the corner and the Mark II like race car thing had dropped its entire coolant on the track.
I feel so bad for that guy, but I did not see that thing come in once under its own power.
Dude,
He
that was the
actually
fucking. I
started-
saw my whole financial future flash before my eyes, dude. I'm like, holy shit. I'm driving Miss Daisy in this thing, trying to be nice to it, and he dropped his whole coolant. So they black flagged the run and shut the whole run group down. Took a while to clean up, and that was a sign I needed. That like, I
Yeah.
got to drive this home,
Relax, yeah.
come back in my truck, and tow everything out of here. So, thank you for that.
at Craft, or he started following us on Instagram, Craftwagon _
That was Craftwagon.
Yeah, 1990 VW Mark II VR6 Turbo.
Yeah, I mean, that thing was sick looking, and it was fast. But man, I was like, holy shit. Why is it so slippery? Then I see a puddle coming and ending at him in the grass. So like, oh man, that sucks.
Speaking of crashes on that corner, shout out to our homeboy Jing and Lico in the chat. He crashed Leaky's car.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, our friend Jing spun our friend Jason Lico 617 in here, or Leaky Deaky on Instagram. Yeah, stuffed it into the wall.
No.
Were they
yeah.
running tandem?
No, just grip.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Grip?
Oh,
What car?
Lord.
Because
What car?
James' car was down, so he borrowed Jason's white BRZ, turbo BRZ, super sick, spun it, backed it into the wall.
Ooh.
Car's fine. Needs a bumper. Needs a crash
Okay,
bar.
not so bad then.
Needs an exhaust tip, just the tip.
Just for a minute.
Scuff the diffuser, but we're back in action.
Okay, that's better than,
YouTube video coming out soon.
Carman Cam, that Mark II was once Lynch's, I believe.
Interesting.
Really?
Well,
That's cool.
yeah. So, anyways, that's how it got me out of there that day.
Did either of you get to see Big Seat's Fast Lap?
I saw the video.
I mean, I'm
I've
sure
seen
I
the
saw him
video,
blast
yeah.
by on the straight.
I
but-
just wasn't like, I was just curious if while
If-
you were
I mean,
there,
if you were
I think
in
he was
the-
able to do the lap because we weren't on the track.
nobody was
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's the
Okay.
most important part.
Yeah.
Also, if you were on the track at any point during Big C, it was his fast lap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was not going slow. I mean, he was like a 117 something before that lap.
Right.
He was just wheeling and dealing
He was
the
just,
pain, dude.
as they say, on one.
He said it was on like scuffed tires too. Like,
Yeah,
they weren't
his-
even like
he was on RE90.
freshies.
He was on
RE71s.
71Rs, like
Yeah.
some scuffed up junkies.
RE67s.
He didn't even put those. He didn't even put the RE69s on. They're gonna stick them up, you know. What else did I see? Oh, I drove. I also there was an LS swapped S10
Oh yeah.
that E-Rock and
God bless.
Schmitty, my buddies, were driving, and they had me drive it, which was certainly intimidating. This is still live axle.
Yeah.
It was a 5.3 punched out to a 5.7, I think.
Felt like NASCAR passing.
It felt like NASCAR, dude.
Truck series, Nextel.
311 to the wheels, which is more than enough to scare me. So I was doing some laps with this thing, trying to like feel it out because I've been driving a K car for a day,
Right.
and then I'm in a rear wheel drive
What a
pickup
switch
truck,
up.
Just
and a freaking dude, I finally get comfortable with it. Come around the corner under the tunnel, it just shuts off. And it's got a stacked cluster. I don't know what the fuck's coming up. I pull up to the. I know enough to dive onto the grass in case something terrible went on. And like I think Joel was standing right there. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he realized he was like, "Oh, what's up?" And I was like, "I don't know, dude. It just shut off. Now there's smoke coming out of the thing. The thing has a fire suppression system, but I know if I pull that lever, I lose 2 friends."
oh right.
Good luck
Jesus.
putting all that foam back in.
So luckily, it was. There was no fucking gas in it.
Okay.
Schmitty said 1 minute after I left the track, it went to Kinder. Was like, I wonder how much gas is in that thing. So it has a stack cluster, and it said it had 7 in the gas department.
Yep.
I was hoping that was 7 out of 10. Turns out 7 out of 100.
not as good. Not as good.
7
Not-
ounces.
7 ounces of fuel left. So when I sloshed it around, it ran out, took some air in, and luckily I was able. It had like a weird startup sequence. You got to prime the pump a little bit.
Yep.
Started up, got right out of there. They put some gas in it, but thanks to them for letting me run it. That thing was sick nonetheless.
Hell yeah.
It's probably better I didn't get comfortable with it, because that would have been bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But dude, that thing, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Those guys took 4th in Lemons like 2 weeks before that
Sick.
at Thompson.
Oh, that's awesome.
So talk about guys that had. If you got passed by my Miata fast, it was one of those guys driving it. Like
Hell yeah.
I think I turned those guys effectively into Miata guys.
Miata guys real soon.
because they were really impressed with how that thing runs, and
Yeah.
it is.
That specimen.
There's nothing special about that Miata, dude. So that was pretty wild.
You don't even have something special about your Miata when Miatas are so special.
Miatas are very special.
Yeah.
4 special
Did
people.
the door work the whole time?
I found out what it was.
Okay.
You know, you heard Corey say how the door doesn't work.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me when I was.
Corey gets stuck in the Miata by himself.
He stuck at me out. I had to climb out the other side. You know what it is? The fucking door lock is right on the handle.
Yeah.
And it's all chrome. You don't really see it unless you know it's there. If you're looking for there's no door skin on the door.
Yep.
So it happened to me. I was like, oh my God, it finally happened. And I was like, oh no, the door's just locked. You just flip the thing up and it unlocks.
Oh, okay.
That's why Katie was like, we couldn't find
There's
shit.
nothing wrong.
Everything's fine. I was literally jiggling the handle, looking at the inside. And I was like, what is going on with this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fucking door lock.
It's just locked.
Getting stuck in a convertible is really, really upsetting.
Hard top, dude.
I know, but it's a convertible.
Not to mention-
the top converts.
There were
so
six-
we could just remove the
There were
roof.
610 mils holding you back in that thing, you know?
Not to mention, it's gutted. It's a big bucket seat. So, like, shifting yourself out of the seat to go to the other side or crawl out of the window is not going to be very comfortable at all.
No,
It's just-
Corey
you just-
got to the other side fine. I can't confirm it. It is, if you're not familiar with Miata door locks and you're used to German cars like Corey and I are, you're looking for the fucking upsy downsy on the door. It's
the
not
plunger,
there.
not there.
I didn't even know that thing had locks. If I'm honest,
You got to remove them.
I had no idea it had locks. Those have to come out.
Built for speed, yeah.
That is really slowing us down big
Yeah,
time.
That's it.
So that's what happened. I did not get stuck, but it was something. And then obviously the DJing that night was just so much fun. The party really took off at about 11 o'clock. They got all the cars on the grass, and Just fun to hang out in the paddock with the boys. And then the next day, the car show thing. The problem with running a 2-day track day is the car show. You're like, I could use a little testosterone right now. I could get cranked up right now.
Just,
you know
it's
what I mean?
Bit, right. Where's my high?
I did do the K car race, which I definitely got beaten.
By another Mira.
Yeah, everybody thought I was gonna win that, and I'll tell you what. If you're doing reverse clubhouse, that downhill, not for me. I know you know all about doing reverse clubhouse. Dude, front wheel drive coming around, hitting into that downhill.
To make that
where
dip.
your runoff is all
The people?
barrier and people.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting.
Dude, I bitched out hard every single time on that.
Yeah.
And Lynch was driving a fucking cup car, let's be honest. That thing was from hell.
That thing was so sick.
Lynch was driving, what was that thing?
The stiffest starlet you've ever seen.
It was a
in your entire
starlet,
life.
like, raced out, which
The thing
was sick.
Oh, wow.
It was sick.
And then Kyle in the fucking March.
Shout
the,
out Danny Imports for that
the,
starlet.
the 1 liter March was just, he was cutting a third of the track. But I would come around to the straight and he'd come 3-wheeling out of the side.
He was doing faint entries. He got it up on 2 wheels.
And just-
This dude is unwell. He's my hero. And he's
a
unwell.
nut, dude. At one point, I'm coming down my fucking turn, and I hammer it straight, and he comes out of the side on 3 wheels. I'm like, fucking Christ.
He was doing handbrake entries mid-pack.
Oh my
He was.
God,
It
dude!
was insane.
It's needless to say, put on a show.
Yeah, that car was for sale, too. It has a for sale sign on it.
Look what this can do.
And then the guy that won was fast. He does like Seekonk Speedway oval stuff.
Oh, that.
So he just gives no fucks.
Yeah.
And that thing's pretty quick. I've driven that car before.
Yeah.
But no, whatever. It's not an excuse. I definitely got beat.
I made a drastic mistake.
I wanted to do full circuit, though, if I'm honest. I was doing pretty good full circuit against full-size cars. Only left turns, and that downhill one scared the shit out of me.
I made a horrible mistake. I drove your Mira and fell in love with it. And then I just happened to mention to Mr. Soma himself that I loved it. And he goes, well, I have one coming.
Yeah,
and now
dude.
it's a race-winning car, so the price went up.
Oh, he's selling that one?
Yeah, he's selling it.
The black one?
Yeah.
No way.
My man had his whole fleet in the fucking race.
Sponsored by Soma.
Because he already
I drove
sold. He
I
already
drove
sold
both
that
of
to
them.
that guy.
Oh, did he really?
So he's selling it again.
Oh, fuck. Maybe.
No, he has another one coming in.
Oh, he told me he had one coming in.
Yeah, here's one that
day.
came in like yesterday.
I assumed it was that one. Oh, maybe. Oh,
He's got another one for you.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's ready.
Fuck.
Kyle,
Yeah.
wrap it up for my boy.
This one
You took
never
the black
raced.
one out, right? Well, you didn't get to go fast anyway.
Oh, I took yours and the black one just around the pits. I picked up my sister in the black one. She came to the show. She was showing her car.
Nice.
And yeah, it was the best day of my life.
Dude,
Driving both of those.
paradise out there.
I did. I didn't realize that yours had a mechanical diff in it. So like I thought
Oh,
it was.
feels
I thought it was
mega
rubbing.
broken. No.
So I was turning and I'm like, oh my god, this thing's rubbing so bad. Because like me and Hui are driving around and like I'm not the lightest person in the world. So
Don't you ever say that.
I did a 476 point turn trying to turn around in the camping section.
No, I should always tell people when they drive it feels broken until you're going fast on the track.
Hell yeah.
That thing has enough mechanical grip where I think it could just turn itself on its side.
I mean, my Civic also has a mechanical diff. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
have been familiar with the feeling.
I don't know. It feels pretty broken
It's
on
a
that
little.
car.
It's small.
Yeah,
it's
it's
small,
just
but
a little
mighty.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it doesn't feel as I don't know, intense.
But it was, the show day was cool too. They had good food there. This is where I really get to talk to people and have fun talking to folks. And lots of scoots, lots of good camping. From what I understand, the camping looked like a fucking riot.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah,
I
same.
like showers and air conditioning.
I dipped out pretty hard on the camping.
I like showers where I'm not going to be molested by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan was
Or
waiting out there.
potentially.
I heard he was waiting out there.
Predator.
It's like in the woods in a ghillie suit, just waiting.
Jordan's car sounds good, dude.
Yeah, 3 psi. Never
2.5
sounded
psi, dude. No
Yeah.
problem.
I think
Who needs
he,
2 psi anyway?
I think he's amped on doing the grip stuff. It seems.
Yeah, dude,
Seems
1.5
like he
psi
enjoyed
really
that.
got it done out there.
better. Seeing all the drift guys doing grip was really fun.
I think Miata Rob was talking to me about every time he talks to Jordan, or maybe it's Paul. Every time he talks to Jordan, it goes down 1 psi.
What was it? Was that 5? Then it went to 3.
That was Grandma's favorite Cummins. That thing started up. Woo! Yeah, it sounded cool. He was really into grip stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah, the grip stuff.
Grip stuff's fun.
yeah.
It just doesn't look cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hard to photograph in an exciting manner unless you're Lamar.
Yeah. Right. What the hell was I just gonna say?
Carmen Kim was worried the chance of me traction rolling. Dude, it could have done it. That's how downhill was even scarier.
You know what's fun is when we were shooting some photos of you on the track a few months ago or a month or so ago, whatever. I'm like, holy shit! it was three-wheeling. Like there was a
Yeah,
couple points I'm like, whoa.
There were a
that thing-
couple guys behind me that were like, "You were on 3 wheels every time you hit a curb," and I was like,
Hell
"Yeah,
yeah.
dude, that makes it faster."
My
Less
Civic
friction.
does that too, but it's because I don't have sway bars, so it just
It
leans.
just rolls itself.
Yeah, it 3 wheels in that back technical section pretty easy.
Yeah. Going into that, that's where it was happening.
The key is not knowing that until after you do it.
Right.
be like, that
right.
was
Don't be
really-
apprehensive to it. Yeah.
That was
I mean-
extra fucking dumb.
At least in my car, it's kind of like, oh, cute. It's like three wheeling. In your car, it's like you're actively rolling over. You
Yeah,
should probably fix that.
he may go over.
You're really close to going ass over
Yeah,
tea
this
kettle
is-
over there.
This is bad news.
Yeah.
Lots of cool cars ended up showing up. I know the weather prediction of weather didn't help them attendance wise. It was a total pain in the ass. But it looked like it was going to rain. Then it never rained. It was actually pretty nice at the track all
Yeah.
day. And still a lot of cool stuff showed up. A lot of cool vendors, cool like people I just like hanging out with. So
Yeah.
that was sick, dude.
I think I went through more oil than fuel. That was fun. Yeah. My valve seals are not having a good time on the Civic.
just using that oil,
Yeah, it was smoke screen every time you're behind me.
using it hard, dude. Yeah,
It's
that
like
Civic was
Mario
good
Kart.
out there, dude.
Oh, thank you very
Civic
much.
was good out
Loud
there.
and proud, baby. Having a time. I got hella beef with the flaggers. They kept giving me blue flags, and I'm trying to have fun with my friends.
Dude,
Tragic.
I was getting blue flagged after passing people in the mirror. I'm like, no, I swear I just passed them.
My friend Matthias, he had the white DC2 Integra K swapped.
Yeah.
He is a professional. He has a racing license. I was hand out the window giving him a point by, and he wouldn't take it, and I got blue flagged. I'm like, what more do you want me to do? Do you want me to pull over?
Right. You want me to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the problem?
The flaggers do seem extra grumpy sometimes there.
Oh yeah. the guy at the flagger at turn 1 flagged, gave me a blue flag. The next closest car was before the timing tower. I'm like, what do you want from me?
I'm pretty sure that the whole Night Styles traction team did get black flagged at one point.
I almost pulled over and asked him what he wanted from me. I was so
Right.
mad.
What do you want me to do?
I was seething. Leave me alone.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
You want to do this? You get out here. You do this.
Jordan and Dustin definitely got black flagged at the same time. Had to pull into the pit, dude. It's
Jordan,
pretty funny.
Jordan in the chat. It was possible.
Yeah, the Night Style grip is just pushing the limits. But those flaggers were really, yeah, I don't know. I think
They're just aggressive.
they're getting.
They're
He
quick.
jumped the blend line. Night Styles combined 350 horsepower. Damn, that's cold. Tim's cold right now.
I also have beef with the blend line because it just kind of goes away and then resumes.
The proper
catches
way
you out.
the proper way to say how you do that is pull onto the track, ruin turn 1 for yourself and whoever's behind you, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're good.
Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly.
You
Come to a
just-
complete stop
You,
at turn
you
1.
literally come out to turn 1
Yeah.
and take it on the hard inside. You cannot, like, that's it. You're in the way.
Right. Right.
You know, that's a thing. The blend line, the thing that fucks everybody up on the blend line is it goes dotted halfway up.
Yeah,
It goes,
it's a line, then it's nothing for like 15 feet, and
Yeah.
then it's the dotted line again, and it's on a hill. So you're like, oh, it's over, and then it continues
And
again.
then it starts again.
Yeah. And then you get yelled at in the pits.
Jordan has let us know Dustin cut the track and got in trouble trying to catch him. That's awesome.
Night Styles combined 350 horsepower and 4 psi.
Yeah. It's tough. And one of those PSI's atmosphere, dude.
Ambient pressure.
I think my intake produces about 2 or 3 psi.
It was yeah, that blend line got everybody. Everybody got black flag for the blend line. I haven't because I've gotten warned so many times driving there before, but like basically you pull on to Thompson in the most dangerous place to pull on the track ever.
Oh yeah.
Like
I got yelled at for the blend line that I did not pass when I was telling them to stop blue flagging me. I pulled in and I said, stop blue flagging me. I was having, like, that's my friend. We made this decision that he was
There's
going
a
to follow
pact.
me around the track.
There's a pact.
And he goes, well, stop cutting the fucking blend line. I'm like, what do you want from me? I didn't cut the blend line. That's not what we're talking about. I was bullying a 6-figure car on track. Thank you for pointing that out.
You have to.
6-figure rental car.
I mean, talk about
I was
yeah,
bullying five-figure cars all day, dude.
yeah.
With a double-digit horsepower machine.
My 3-figure car.
Yeah, it was too much fun, man. As I said, you gotta go. There
Yeah.
are plenty of people that went there for their first track day, had a great time.
Oh,
We're
that's what-
working on new instructors for next year.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's good to hear new people showing up for their first day out because it's that's what it's like one of the best opportunities you can get to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you had guys that kind of knew the track and were willing to ride along with you, basically real instructors, it would be very helpful. Just even guys that know what racing lines are, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure my lines aren't great, but they can get me around the track decently quick.
Well, that's kind of the whole point of it too. Is it's just kind of a hangout. So like, don't feel bad asking someone because like
Right.
they're just dicking off around the pits.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Like no one's being serious.
My man
Yeah.
Chris Ferrero, yo Chuck, we never ran Mirror in CRZ. It's true because I brought my M3 the next day and drove that in both groups.
That would have been a good battle.
Mirror CRZ would be fun. That
Yeah.
would be fun. We can do it next year.
CRZ Master Race, best car ever made.
Carman Cam, when an instructor's car breaks on the first lap, you're going to have a bad time. Yeah, he fucking spun off the track, which is
heard
not a
about
good
that.
look for an instructor on your first lap, on your first turn. That's why we're going to work on that real hard for next year.
The pants thing. That's what I was thinking of earlier too.
Yeah.
Thinking about pants.
Said the pants thing. Now, there was a perfect example with a vehicle catching on fire.
Oh yeah, terrifying.
You see the in-car video. It's super fast. Both dudes had pants on. They both got out, I believe, pretty much unscathed, right? No
Yep.
real
That's
I
Homeboy's
thought
car.
so, yeah.
Yuki.
Yuki's
Yuki,
car.
yeah, Yuki
Yeah.
S15.
I saw that video and was like, all right, I'm getting a fire suit.
I went home.
Just called it off.
That was it.
I was like, I'm not doing all this.
That
Fuck
was it.
that. I give up on cars.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that video is a prime example of how fucking fast that cabin was basically engulfed. And it's all on, I'll try to link it on social media.
That's
if I
why that
can.
rubber shift boot exists under your shift boot. To try to back that
Right,
off
there's
a little bit,
yeah,
dude.
it just,
That was
That would have been vaporized immediately with
Fuel
that fire.
rail
That was
went-
a fire. A
fuel rail
powerful fire.
broke, right?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
And just vaporized the whole thing and
Yeah,
just
just-
went up. Like,
yeah.
dude, that's race suit all day, man.
Oh, yeah.
I seriously, that sold me on. I got to go get one. Doesn't matter. You look like a pro if you're one of those fucking things.
and you're going to,
I'd look like a Teletubby.
Same, dude, but fuck it. I'm going to be a moderately warm Teletubby as opposed to a burned cool guy.
I mean, right,
A
exactly.
sweaty Teletubby.
Or then you can get a whole cooling system if you want.
That's what the S10 had. It had the cool shirt.
Okay, yeah. You can get the little thing that hangs out of the dick hole.
And the one of those things that look like a frosted Teletubby, dude, with those wires up and down.
It's just, seeing the video, that was one thing I was remembering, was just like, oh shit, that video. And literally you're watching, drifting, and then within seconds, it just, thump, and cabin full.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah, instantly.
Yeah, that was scary, dude. Seriously, you gotta be careful out there, man. It is a ton of fun and it's laid back, but it's serious fucking business at the end of the day.
Right,
Like,
it's real.
it's
yeah.
a track day. You can get seriously injured. Mechanical failure is probably the most likely culprit for people wrecking. So yeah, you gotta. As fun as it is, as much fun as it is to hang out with your buddies and fuck around, it can get serious very fast. So
There
you got to
is-
make sure you
yeah.
have your, the right equipment. You got to be ready to keep your head on a swivel out there, and yeah, it's definitely worth. You get out there, you give a couple easy laps first. Make sure that thing's kind of dialed in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hard
insane.
laps all the time.
Hard laps. hard
full
lap
go.
right
hot,
for the
hot
pit.
laps, cold
Just
engine.
full
Let's
go.
fucking
Doesn't
rage.
fucking matter. Start it up. and
Get it
head
going.
out.
No warm. Hammer it out. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I'm glad I saw that video after I got home.
Oh, I saw it at the track. I was like, yo. And
No,
then
I saw
pushed.
Yuki's car catch on fire last time I caught on fire. Was getting pizza.
Oh, that was lit.
It was
Well,
100%
for you, not
lit.
for him. That's
Not for him. But then this time I didn't see it take it home. It was like I was home and Leigh was like, "Baby, check this out. Just leave me alone." Okay.
I don't want to see that.
I mean, the good news is it happened before and he fixed it, so it'll be
Oh, he'll
fixed
fix
again.
it.
Yeah.
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 Fix it.
It's
It's not a
yeah,
total loss.
just pain. It sucks to see. But best case scenario,
Yeah.
both people in the car perfectly fine. So, and it didn't cause another incident on the track.
Yeah.
Just pull off, get it all sorted, and go from there.
TD's gonna make me a leather race suit, which I'm excited about. Details by Doug. What's going on?
TDs, I want you to make me a camera
BDSM
strap.
racing suit. Let's go.
Assless, of course. I need the one piece
Can I-
assless race suit.
Can I get?
Grilled ham hocks.
I need the racing suit that looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm all set.
Yeah, so anyways, Staggered was fucking awesome. It will be awesome again next year.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you're part of it.
I assume it's going to be around the same dates because I think that's kind of what they're sticking with. So
I would hope so, man. It was so sick. everybody, and it was cool to see everybody that I met, everybody that listens to the podcast, and people I just know generally. It was so cool hanging out with everybody and having a good time. Someday might convince me to camp there, but doesn't seem likely. I live way too close.
And if you're firing up an excuse not to go, it's not valid.
Yeah, that's excuses about it.
I tracked a Honda Civic with no sway bars, and then I brought a stock Lexus GS300 with an automatic, and I drifted that.
Drift your daily,
Fucking
whatever you
do
got.
Yeah, you just gotta go
Get
out
out
there, man.
there.
Yeah, you could literally just take your daily as long as you got passable tires for a road inspection,
Yeah,
and you'll be fine.
even that can be kind of questionable, as long as the cords aren't out. Fuck the tread. That's
Yeah,
slicks,
yeah.
baby.
It gives you a little more,
Yeah.
flexibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep it going a little bit longer.
Christopher Kyle pressure me hard into timing myself. That's what I won't. I won't time myself because I know I'll crash.
I won't
'Cause
time
you're gonna
myself
push
because I
it
won't have fun
harder
anymore.
after- yeah, you're gonna
If
push
I
it.
know I'm running with somebody and we're kind of like the same pace, I'll ask them if they were timing themselves. But I know if I time myself, I'm gonna be like, I could pick up a couple more seconds at the end of the straight, and I'll just be fucking in the ice cream shop, dude. Just fucking blast right through.
No,
So I don't
just
know.
be dreaming, just in the ice.
And there are
cream, just
definitely some
dreaming.
people timing themselves with some nefarious timing software. I saw a lot of very believable times out there from guys whose first day it was, or
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of. It's definitely not one of those in the chat right now. That's totally real.
You need more than 3 psi to do a 127.9. I'm sorry.
That ain't right.
Lying to the good people.
Wrapped it to 120. See, he was using the same
in the
software.
Tacoma. Yeah,
No, I mean if you can time yourself and not kill yourself trying to beat your time, good for you. But I'm not that guy.
I did a 117.1 in the GS.
Yep.
I did spark plugs on it, and it felt so powerful.
Daryl
Just had to
Slow
get out there.
E36 is
Oh, yeah.
running a 154. That's unbelievable in a different way. Jeez.
I like that. That's unbelievable in a different way.
Yeah. So that was sick. It will be sick again. Please show up.
Yeah, do it up.
Cool to see everybody.
Yep. Quick callbacks. I have rally info. We're still working on that. Still have to sort out some details. We want to make sure everything's right before we post it, i.e., how do we price this thing? Make sure it's kind of good. That sort of stuff. And obviously I have the other project, Bandit Project, coming up in like literally 5 days, or when you listen to this, 4 days. So we have a lot of stuff to do and crank out. So yeah, that's why it's like I'm trying to pick and choose. I'm hoping I can get the rally stuff done and ready before, but I don't quite know. It might have to wait till I get back. If it does, it's not the biggest of deals, but we want to try to get it out there as soon as we possibly can.
We're like a month out when this airs.
Yeah, so people can basically line up their hotels.
I don't need you turning this into Wayne stock. It sounds like it's about to
accommodations.
turn into Wayne stock.
I don't know who you got going to that rally so far, but I know for a fact there's not enough Honda Civics.
Yeah, for sure not.
No, probably
Let me-
not.
let me know.
I can know of one. I know of a Honda Civic.
Is it
That is-
Corey?
That is owned by Corey.
We need you out there. We need you out there.
I need to show them what real noise is.
I want to go to. I need a team. I don't want to drive by myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking tryouts.
No,
We're doing a
I
team,
think we'll
co-driving.
I think we can break up into teams, especially depending upon how many people go.
Yeah,
I think
I need a man in the car with me.
we will advise everybody, like, hey,
If you try to be on my
Groups.
team, hit me up.
groups. Oh, you want a teammate in the car?
I would in-car teammate.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so. I want
We're staying
K-
at the nicest places.
I want
Actually,
KD
that's
to
not
go.
true. I don't want a teammate anymore, because actually I'm staying at my buddy's house. He doesn't own a room. But I will drop you off at a local hotel.
I was just gonna ask. So how could you do this to me? Dashed my dreams before I could even ask about them.
Oh,
right.
you got room? No.
Oh man,
actually.
look, I gave me a passenger princess. I got Raph.
I mean, if you're taking
Jordanson.
if you're taking the M3, it's worth more than most houses. So I would be down for that.
sleep in there.
I don't know what I'm taking. I haven't figured it out yet, dude.
Fine Italian leather.
It's a 4-man. Dude, it's gonna be the best day. All right, we got
There's
options
plenty
for
of
passenger
people. Yeah,
princesses.
ready to go.
I'm excited for that. Shit, if I am doing a team, maybe I'll sit at a hotel. Never know.
My car's not fast enough for a passenger princess. Nobody asked me. Go away.
Yeah, so that's coming though. So a month away.
Yeah. We gotta. I basically, when I get back, either if I don't have it done before, as soon as I get back, that's one of the first things I'm gonna do is post all that up and get it sorted so everybody has more than enough time to book accommodations.
I got a news for everybody here. We do know we also have a date to set, and that is our group journey to King Richard's Fair.
This is true.
The Renaissance Fair. And for our local enchanters, I found a website where you can get wizard cloaks.
For our local enchanters.
Yep. And this website is called Etsy.
It's
Etsy?
it's not. You sure it's not?
It might be Etsy, ETSY.
It's not Temu.
And
That's Etsy.
Etsy is apparently a website just full of wizard cloaks. If you type wizard cloak in there.
Oh my god.
And they can be customized, every style cheap. I will read
Beautiful.
to you my customization in mine. I'll tell you what I got.
I almost bought a front lip off Etsy.
Dude, I bought some stuff off there. I do actually know what Etsy is, but
Holy shit.
hold on. Let me get on my thing here. Didn't I send it to? I sent it to us, right? Sent it to the group.
I don't remember.
You don't read my messages anyway. Anyways,
Racing Couture, the chat. I get.
Hey,
I'm
let
the
it be
passenger
shown,
princess. Oh,
this is our group chat with Josh.
hell yeah.
Is it
And
on
says-
Instagram or
okay,
text?
Black hooded coat with pocket, LARP, cloak, costume, Halloween costume, free expedited shipping. And I got a black cloak hooded with sleeves and personalization. It said, how tall are you? 6 foot. Would love it if the pockets could fit a large Jersey Mike sub sandwich. Ren Fair food prices are crazy. And the lady wrote me back. She's going to make the pockets as big as she can. So I'm going to this thing, and I am going to be
Stocked up.
I'm going to
Big
be
pocket.
Mike the Enchanter.
Big pockets.
And I'm just going to be producing number 13s out of the pockets of this thing all fucking day.
Dude.
Dude, look at the
Look
fucking cloak.
Holy
This get up.
Dude, that's $700.
Yeah, I know. And it only fits.
It'd be
a
worth
small,
it. That's an
but
investment, though. This looks like an Assassin's Creed outfit.
It's so ridiculous.
My sleeves do hang like sleeve of wizard.
Holy shit. This
Oh yeah. The 5XL is what someone wears when you try to steal from GameStop. They beat the shit out of you in that suit in the behind the place.
gloves are sold out.
Gloves are sold out. Fucking
Unfortunately.
tragic. That makes the
Holy
outfit.
Shit.
They have
There are
canards
just
on the fucking gloves.
there are just
Dude,
so many
dude,
options on
As far as
Etsy.
I can tell, Etsy only has cloaks.
I mean,
I'm going, if you're trying to match, I'm going black wizard cloak with sleeves.
murdered out.
Tell me what inside pockets. Oh, shit, that is...
These things are.
Josh, I don't know how you have only women's cloaks, but it's fucking
Well,
unbelievable.
I put wizard cloak.
We're
That's-
looking at
that's
it
what I
right here.
got. I don't-
Josh has literally only women's cloaks.
Well, no, that was the second page. Let's see. On the top of the first
Wizard
page.
cloak for men.
That's
at
the
the
one I
bottom,
got, Josh,
hit
right
that.
there. Bestseller.
There's right.
Look, nice, deep, wide hooded cloak with pocket. And go ahead, click on it. You can see the sleeve of wizard.
It looks like
If you go to this shot right there. Nope. Up.
Grim Reaper chic.
Look at that.
Oh my god, dude.
That's where you put the hoagies. Are you shitting me?
The many colors. Look at that.
Jordan's going to wear it to final bout. So
Red Gab.
That mustard color. That's
I'm not going to lie to you. The price is going down substantially since I ordered yesterday. Oh, no. Black full sleeves is still $97. It's an investment in my family's future.
You can pass down this
Dude,
cloak.
look at this cloak.
From
though, like-
generation to generation.
Dude, I could just wear my normal clothes, pop this on, boom, I'm a wizard. I did get a wizard stick, and I got a thing to hold the cloak shut. Yeah, so you guys, so much cheaper on Etsy than it is at the venue to buy anything. Look at that guy's casting a spell, dude. Josh, you should do that one. It's $32.
Oh, it's $32.
Dude. Throw it in the bag, bro.
Look at that.
This is my new race suit.
Dude, for sure. Wow, this looks a bit like a pajama, but
Yeah.
that's how you know it's going to be
hey,
comfortable.
We're not,
You might want to go white.
we're not gonna know.
Hey, that's a nice hood on that white one, Josh.
Not going. Jesus Christ.
They probably shouldn't offer that in
no,
white.
they really shouldn't. I think they should take that
Probably the
down.
most popular item if I'm sure.
Oh
Really
my God.
big hitter in the South.
Racing Couture. Imagine going to Ren Fair and somebody yelling, "Ayo, this man got a woman's cloak." It's true, dude.
Just
Saw that
ruining,
motherfucker in the
This
woman's
mage
cloak
has a
above.
wench's cloak.
just ruining your just, you thought you could show up
That
to the
was
Ren
suspect.
Fair, be yourself.
I wonder if they make Cookie Monster pattern.
Dude, they
Match my
want,
Cookie Monster
they
hat.
100% do not judge at the Ren Fair. You can wear a woman's cloak as hard as you want. Sorry, it's a staff. I got a staff. I found it in the woods. I'm gonna put a ruby in it. Get that thing all spelled up.
Bust down.
I know Corey's buying in. I texted him. He read my message. And he said he's trying to get draped up.
Draped up and dripped out.
God
We're
bless.
not going next weekend, but buy your stuff. Let's get going. We're gonna put a date together when Josh gets back from breaking down in Pennsylvania.
I swear to God. It's my goal just to get the fuck out of Pennsylvania.
Get through Pennsylvania.
That's it.
But yeah, Jordan, get wenched up, man. You're gonna look beautiful out there. So yeah, Etsy is the website, Etsy.com. Type in Wizard Cloak. Try to grab a men's one or grab whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna look beautiful. You're a strong man.
Grab what's in your heart.
Exactly. Use your heart to grab.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's beautiful. So that's coming. Paul, you gotta come when we go to the Ren Fair, boy.
Maybe.
Come on.
We'll see.
It's a place you'll love.
I love 2024. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel that. Raph's gonna be the first Dominican wizard. Dude, I don't think so. Honestly, there's a wide range of people.
Yeah, this has been going on for centuries.
Centuries, dude.
I'll be the first zesty one.
Kilt rules on those free balling. Yeah, dude, you free ball in the cloak. Everybody knows you don't get a cloak to mask up in there. You know what I mean?
A strong breeze is a felony.
you let it ride, dude. You're gonna get a weighted cloak if you're gonna free ball.
Strong breezes. That's not a turkey leg.
Yeah, if the Renaissance Fair sees my hoo-ha, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, no word of a lie. I ordered the thing 2 days ago. She already shipped it.
That's
Insane.
crazy.
It's already customed. It's already shipped out.
That's
pimping that
insane.
I'll
thing
wear
out.
it to the next podcast.
I don't think you flooded it out enough if they were able to turn it around in 2 days.
Just flip.
Return it and tell her to really ice that thing out.
Yeah, throw a little gold on there. You know what I mean? Daddy's trying to slay a dragon.
I'm trying to be a wizard leader.
Daddy's trying to find a nymph woman. There's some really weird chicks at these things, dude. Elves, maybe. I don't know what they are. Trying to nymph up.
Nymphomaniac.
Turkey leg bandolier would be sick.
Oh my God, you just got them stacked.
Hey, I do for a fact, if you want to get weird, I do for a fact know that you can get, what are they called? What are those camo suits? You can get
Ghillie
ghillie
suits?
suits on Amazon for like
Oh,
$30
without a doubt.
because my daughter wanted to be a bush for Halloween.
That's incredible.
My daughter has an insane ghillie suit, and she's literally just playing impossible hide and seek with her brother. Like, he can never find her no matter what. She could just stand motionless in the yard.
Dude, she's
No
awesome.
chance. No chance of
It's
seeing
amazing.
her.
It's amazing. The
So-
fact that she said she wanted to be a bush for Halloween.
She wants to be a shrubbery, but she's been watching Monty Python in the back of the Lexus.
Yeah.
So I think me and my son will be the knights who say knee, and she's going to be a shrubbery,
It's perfect.
which is fantastic. That's how you know you're raising them right.
If I do go to this Renaissance Fair, we'll be ankle carrying Pepto-Bismol.
Just concealed on that Pepto.
Keep that thing on me.
Yeah, keep
the
eyes
fucking
off.
Strap.
You got the Tums in a little coin
Yo,
thing.
Tums on one ankle, Pepto on the other.
Yeah.
How you doing?
It's ready to go.
It's fucking ready to go.
Do we
Really
have any
fantastic.
deep thoughts?
I got one other thing for this weekend.
Okay. Yes.
It's my biggest DJ event of the year this weekend. It's Providence PVD Fest, formerly the Providence Art Festival. It still is. Lots of cool stuff happening in town. I believe it's Friday and Saturday. Friday, we're throwing a giant party outside the Red Door in downtown Providence. We close the whole street down. There's a parking garage there. You can literally park right at the venue. It's from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m., and it is free. So if you are out, come say what's up. Even just to give us a high five and bail. That'd be sick.
Yep.
But it's usually a couple hundred people at least and a blast. So
The 7th, you said?
it's this weekend. Whatever, is that the 7th?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
4,
this
5, 6,
Saturday,
7.
7 to 2 a.m. It's sick. So, if you like partying.
And
Yeah,
if you need ketamine for that, look for the guy in the high-vis jacket on a fair
Well,
With a
street off
scooter.
there.
With a scooter.
with 400 pockets.
Looks like
Yeah.
Kenny Powers.
Yeah, just whistle him on over. I'm sure
Looks like if Kenny Powers was melting.
he'll find his way.
Kenny Flowers at the 9 to 5, dude. There's your boy Kenny Flowers out there, dude. Unbelievable.
Also coming up this weekend is Roots Classic. We have a whole crew of people heading in that direction. So that's happening. If you're around the area, go check that out. Good stuff. Go sport it. That's all I got for that.
Good for them. You know, deep thoughts. I don't know anything about deep thought. Did we think about anything funny about cars when we were running around? I don't think so.
No, we were mainly just people watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you have one of those like Surikawa handles that's shaped like anything other than a circle, or you just have one in general, you should be put down like an old dog or a horse with broken legs,
One of those like grippy things.
like the train handles that people hang from their bumpers.
Yeah.
It's usually like a heart or like a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad news for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Bad news bears.
Yeah. It's just not.
Stealing, pull you out of the trench with that thing. You know
It's
what I
not a
mean?
good look. It's not a good look.
No, that's tough, man. Lots of bad looks out there.
So that was Deep Thoughts callbacks coming this week. Let's see. Hotline, YouTube. No, I think we can do the B for B. Ooh, you know what? We got to do the B for B because we have to pick a winner.
Is it a winter day?
It's a winner day for the next B for B giveaway.
It's kind of low today. Maybe my headphones are just low. Hey, everybody, it's me, Chuck, and I'm here for Bucks for the Boys Revival. What's Bucks for the Boys, you ask? It is a value for value plan, a value for value strategy of monetizing this disaster of a podcast. And what we ask is that if this podcast is worth anything to you, anything at all, we're talking cents on the dollar here, you just go to revivalmorning.com/B4B and you can sign up for a sustainable donation plan. You can pick a time period and amount you would like to hit the boys with, and that'll come in monthly, weekly, whatever you like. And it comes in a way that allows us to plan the bills, make sure we can keep these beautiful lights on, and have some 3-camera shoots sometimes, go on some big rallies, plan like the rally we're doing now. It just helps. It helps massively us, and we appreciate everybody who does so. And you are able to win every month, which we will get to at the end of this. Also, we understand that sustainable time might be a tough time because we've been in an economic hard time basically since we started this podcast. So if you want to hit us with the one-off, maybe you don't buy your mocha latte for the day, you hit us up at info@revivalmotoring at the old PayPal, and you throw a message in, and we're contractually obligated to read that message during this time period of our podcast. Josh, do we have any of those?
We don't.
There was one that said, this is for the brace for Chuck's back,
There was.
and that was for climate. That was for carrying the whole team on my back. It's staggered.
That one. Hold on. Let me make sure because that one was on the old PayPals.
PayPal, baby.
It's going to take me forever to log in.
So we're
It's
looking
PayPal.
into that right now. Also, still economic hard times. You can help us by helping do the podcast. Hook us up with articles, news, insider information, insider trading, pictures, sounds, videos that help us make this podcast great. We get a ton of content from you guys, and we appreciate it all the time. It costs you nothing except maybe your job if you really like a bad secret. But otherwise, we're into that. You find it, Josh?
Forgive me. It was on Venmo.
Venmo. Love a Venmo.
Yeah. B for B put towards Chuck's new back brace.
There we go. Carrying the whole team on my back, dude. I look like Forrest Gump at the end of that weekend.
That was from Kyle Dormus.
That was from Kyle, man. What a dude.
Yep.
Good to see him out there. And then also, we grow by word of mouth. So you can tell people about the podcast. We know you're a car person. You only hang out with car people. Why don't you tell them about us car people? We can all be car people together. It's like hanging out with the boys, having a good time. You can also force people to listen to the podcast, which is one of the most popular ways. Hey, you're on a 6-hour flight. Just listen to it on your laptop, full volume. You know what I mean? Put it on speakerphone. Let's get it out there,
That's it.
They can't change it. There's not a Sky Marshal on this plane. Just
Let
go
'em
through.
know.
I had someone do that on my last flight.
Was it us?
No,
Don't like that at all. That would be annoying
it
otherwise.
was a FaceTime
Oof.
Oh, God.
and really, really bad music videos.
Dude, if it wasn't us, it would be annoying, I think.
It was awful. If it was you guys, it would have been a whole different story.
It'd have been fine.
It would have been unbelievable. The captain probably would have piped it through,
We would have landed
Hey,
the plane
ask
to
the
give it a real strong listen.
Ask the captain to pipe it through. Be like, Cap, can we pipe this through?
Is this okay?
What
Can we get
channel's
this going?
Revival Motoring on? And then finally, I think the greatest way to experience this beautiful podcast, besides being here in the goddamn big seat, is to listen to it live at about 7 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. We go live to YouTube and we interact and ruin our listening podcast with the amount of time we spend looking at the chat and with all our friends in there, et cetera, et cetera. So we do say it's the best way to see it, best way to be involved and distract us live and, pick on each other like real friends do.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to pull up the spinning number.
Josh is pulling up the spinning wheel of freedom
Yep.
so we can actually choose our B for B winner for this month.
This month's prize is sleep paralysis with me as the demon.
What a thing to win.
Huge takeaway.
Whoa,
God.
we get some.
And a cloak.
And-
The boho hippie cosmic tie-dye celestial
See,
sun.
the one with the cross, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I like this one. Oh,
Thank
and
God
we're
that
out.
one with the cross isn't white.
we can pull that book up.
Look at this one, dude. Go on that. It's a celestial
It's
hoodie.
like a.
That's a
it's like
hoodie.
coat.
First
yeah.
off, that's a hoodie.
It's
Second
like-
off, that's a dirty hippie man.
Didn't you get the sheepskin bust down?
And they're showing this. What an interesting way to market this while you're
It's just this guy
ice
ice
skating.
skating in
Or
a
attempting
hoodie
to ice skate.
that's celestial.
Well, there is that.
Oh, look at that boho hippie. That's what you're talking about there, Paul. That's nice. $73.
I like the one that looks like she fell through 87 bushes.
That one.
Yeah.
Just
She
ripped.
hit all the branches on the way down.
There's only one left.
Tell me that's a lady. Click on that. So another female cloak for Josh.
It looks like a sheet that is cut up.
Dude,
in
I'll tell you
wrinkles.
what. I definitely got a deal for my $90 if that's 85.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we got lost in the cloaks
Yeah.
again. So you can win.
The cloaks.
You keep getting
The
lost in
cloaks.
cloaks. You can win bucks for the boys monthly. Josh,
Yep.
we draw somebody, right?
Yep. If you have an active, or if you are an active B4B subscriber, you are automatically in a position to win something from us once a month. We pick by this spinning wheel. We put the numbers in there. We generate the number, and we pick who wins. And we send them some stuff. As a matter of fact, what we would send is currently a keychain and a tree-shaped mirror hanger made by TD's
Ooh,
and some ghost leather, and we'll send it your way. So, with that said,
Let's
we
spin it to
can
win it, baby girl.
spin this sumbitch.
Here we go. Around and round she goes. Where she'll stop, maybe Josh knows. Ooh. Well, I like you piping the sound effects in.
50.
Number 58.
Let's see
Who
here.
could it be now?
58.
Who could it be?
Let me make sure it's actually active.
Not active.
Here we go. Neil Zucker.
Neil Zucker.
Neil Zucker.
I'll see you tonight, Neil.
You've won a sleep paralysis with Paul as your demon. Congratulations, Neil. You will be infected by that as soon as you hear this.
Big shouts to Neil Zucker. Thank you very much for participating
See you
in
tonight, buddy.
the B for B. And we will get this shipped out.
Mad Rabbit Design, that guy Zucks.
Hopefully.
You're absolutely right.
We got
Real comedians.
a
in the
lot of
chat.
comedians over there. Yeah, we got the best of them. Let me make sure I screenshot.
Last time,
this.
didn't we get somebody's mom?
We weren't quite sure. We sent it. We don't know whose mom it may have been.
You should have left a note in there to get a phone call.
Who are you?
Thank you for that.
Who the fuck
should,
are you?
You should check if that subscription was canceled as soon as
After
she
the
received
fact,
it.
yeah. I could probably actually. I know I could go back and look at that, but that is that.
just
That is
assume
the
it was.
winner for the B for B. We'll skip the B for B number this week. I don't have all the information in front of me, and we already
Know
picked
that
the
it was
winner,
low.
so
We need more money.
it was. It's probably not much different than last week.
It was Mark's mother-in-law.
Oh, is that confirmed?
It was Mark's mother-in-law.
It
That's
wasn't even a
pretty
whole
funny.
ass mother. It was a mother-in-law.
Which
Are you
Mark?
shitting me?
I think Mark from Topics Under the Stairs.
Get the fuck out of here,
Which
really?
is pretty funny if that's the case.
That's so awesome.
Hey, she supports.
Hey, thanks, Mark's mother-in-law.
Thanks, Ma.
Oh, she probably doesn't listen to our podcast.
I
would guess.
doubt it. Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, she's. Yeah, I don't know. B for
Depends
B.
how discerning her taste is.
She's a huge fan. I've been listening to you guys since day one.
She's one of our 3 female listeners
We're learning more every day.
every single day.
Every day, we learn a lot.
I can't believe we have female listeners. Hey, if you're a female listener, somehow, actually, it's creepy, whatever. Never mind. Thanks for listening.
Big shouts.
We're just trying to figure out how many we got. We're
Yeah,
guessing it's in the tens.
probably accurate
under 10s.
from the demo. I mean, our YouTube demographic,
Yeah.
the analytics, literally, it'll tell you what the age breakdown is.
Yeah.
Then it'll tell you what the gender breakdown is. It is 100% male. It literally says 100%. It's not even
It's not even like-
not even doesn't even leave it open for interpretation, or there's not even a little like.
It's not
"Yo,
even- so there's a chance.
it's 100%. Dude.
No way, 100% dudes.
Yeah,
Hey, that's pretty big in some areas.
you're right. We got to nail down the right market, I guess.
We definitely did something.
Again, GTRs attract dudes.
Dude,
That's
that's
it.
true. Yeah, cool cars. It's
Yep.
the best way to meet dudes.
Meet dudes.
That's how I met dudes.
Same, dude.
That's it.
All my dude friends.
Constantly,
stuff.
constantly with the dudes. Let's cue these boys. News.
I only got one piece of good news,
Love it.
and we accidentally stumbled onto it earlier. However,
I actually had hella news and I forgot all of it.
that's my guy.
It's perfect.
Look at me
Boys,
go.
great news. Volvo scrapped its target date of 2030 to make all cars electric. It's time to pay the piper. I think people are seeing
Good.
2030 approaching rapidly and like, well, that was a bad move.
Oh, wait a second. That's only 6 years away, and we're halfway through 24. Oh, boy.
So Volvo's saying they expect to be offering some hybrids in the lineup in 2030. It's probably only a couple months before they realize, hey, we're gonna have some gas cars too. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of power in that power grid for everybody to drive an electric car. So we're gonna have to figure that out first, I think.
Yeah, there's many things that should be really taken seriously, and I'm sure they are somewhere. Just but not by our government or the politicians. They just like to yap a lot.
People
and-
like to make up stupid fucking
set.
ideas, and then when it starts creeping up, they have to realize, hey, it's not gonna happen. So
Yeah.
If you're gonna have a stupid idea, at least make it cool.
yeah,
Right.
cool, stupid, like everything Dodge did for all those years.
Yeah,
exactly
exactly.
Let's put this giant motor in everything. So yeah,
fueled by cocaine.
it is a big win for the Volvo community, as Racing Couture says. Yeah, that's. I think we're gonna see more and more of that. People backing off some of these crazy deadlines. Not that I don't think that stuff should change and stuff should get more efficient, but if you don't look into how electricity is made, it seems like an awesome idea.
Or perhaps just a big plan overall. I'm a proponent of like, yeah, I get it. Just do it instead of worrying about it and trying to make it all perfect. Just do it so you start doing something. But at the same time, this is a really important thing that you may want to figure out, and the ramifications after the fact of what you're doing should probably all be lined up and figured out ahead of forcing everybody to do a certain thing that most people in these positions, if you ask, they don't have an answer for a lot of these questions that people have. So it is what it is.
Also, if no one wants it, stop making it.
Also true.
yeah, well,
also very
they get
true.
taught that by the market a lot.
Yeah.
It's silly, but whatever. Let's get those nuclear batteries out there. There we go. Pop a little nuclear battery in there. Boom. Everybody wins.
Done. Don't even have to. 30 years.
Yep.
30 years.
That's all the news I have.
Let it roll.
I have some speed news.
I like
and some
speed-
good news.
I like speed
Okay.
news.
Love
So
speed news.
Speed news. There's a company that's making I think it might even be Land Rover. It's doing the remake of the old Defenders, and they're like $250,000.
Is it them?
I don't know.
I like
Great,
that.
I'm a great news outlet, aren't I?
No,
Let me
no.
just see this real quick.
You're all we got.
Oh no,
baby.
yeah, it is Land Rover.
And they're making old Defenders
Yep,
for $250,000.
pretty much. Then more
Shit.
speed news. The new Nissan Armada has a locking rear diff. That's cool as shit.
That's
The rest of it's mid, but locking rear diff is pretty cool.
It has a locking rear diff in
Yeah.
the Armada.
Yeah,
Trying to make that thing a serious off-road machine.
trying to do something.
What's the motors in an Armada?
Twin Turbo 6, the new one,
Oh, is it really?
the brand new one, brand new,
There we go.
brand new generation.
Armada's getting it done, boy.
Yeah. You know how Fords have those little the keypad number thing on them?
Yeah.
Yes.
They finally discontinued that.
No.
2025, no
How
more.
am I gonna get
keypad.
How am I gonna get locked in?
I don't know.
How am I gonna get in my car anymore?
I don't
I'm
know.
stuck. I'm so
We'll have to
stuck.
figure it out.
Ford, help me.
I mean,
Tell me Ford.
having a key hasn't saved you so far.
What?
Circle Miata.
What? Ford car still had that.
All of them. I think
No.
is an option.
I'm pretty
It was
sure
like-
mine still does.
Yeah, it wasn't like the actual like rubber buttons anymore though. I think it was like
It's
in
It's
the B
built
pillar.
into the pillar. You can't even see it.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know your number?
It's in my wallet.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know your truck had that, so it's built in. It's
Yeah,
some
built in on
undercover
the
shit.
side, and it's like little red,
Do you guys have to option that?
little red letters. No, I think it just came with the whatever model.
Matt Wood says the keypads are good. No, they are not. Hit the air horn.
Right to jail.
He says if you're out somewhere like at the beach, you can throw the keys in the car and lock
First
it, unlock
of
on
all,
the outside.
don't go to the beach.
Yeah, fuck the beach.
Sharks are in the water.
Yeah, sharks all over that
That's
water.
where
dude.
animals live. I don't want to be where they are.
I let them in my house? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If a shark came in my house, I'd beat the brakes off him. So I don't blame him for fucking me up when I'm in
would
his house.
Beat the fuck out of that.
I would beat the piss out of him.
Yeah,
He's
dude, put
flopping
that thing
all
in a
around.
headlock.
I'm not having it.
Right, what are you
First
doing?
move
What are you
the
doing?
fuck
This
out
is
of
what
my
you're bringing.
house.
This is what you and you're trying to bite me now?
You belong in the ocean, stupid.
Bite me,
What's that about?
motherfucker.
And you know
I
my
mean-
fucking Ford key code? Fucking sharks, dude.
I'm gonna be pretty honest. We're lucky sharks aren't land going.
Where's I
They're
mean,
called tigers, dude.
yeah, it's called bears.
Yeah, there's all sorts of land going sharks. In fact, I'd trade land sharks for a fucking
Bear.
bear any day of the
Actually, we
week.
do have land sharks. It's delicious beer. Nothing better than 6 to 7 of those and taking a spin around the block.
Big Ram guy, big Ram energy.
Other quick news. You know the Hyundai Ioniq 5?
Yes.
They made an off-road version. Do you want to know what that includes?
Oh my god.
Yes, of
It's
course.
lifted a half an inch and the bumpers are plastic.
Oh,
Moving on.
Solid.
Ford has patented technology to put ads in your fucking car.
I've seen that. It's
Have they
listening.
really?
It's
Yes.
it's eavesdropping just like our phones. They're taking that same thing and then they're listening for your destinations. And depending upon where you're going, it will serve you ads for things that are local around it.
Yep.
In other words, they want to charge whoever
Yep.
to be served and make more money separately from advertising.
I don't like that one bit. That's
Nope.
why I got to buy old shit.
Yep.
Drive that.
Yeah.
Put
And then
12-inch subs in it.
The good news, throw it up. New Aston Martin Vanquish.
I did have that
It's
up.
sick.
It
Is it
is
super sick?
super,
It's-
super cool. Eh,
The rear of it is my favorite. Those taillights are insane.
My thought on it was that, right, it's always the rear. Always a big
What's it
fan
look
of
like?
the
The
rear.
Dune bucket?
I love rears.
Solid,
Big fan of the
big
rears.
rear guy.
Big rears.
Let me
where it's
pull
at.
this sumbitch up.
Fat bottom girls, you know?
If they did it for Freddie Mercury, you know, that was a tall task.
You should definitely make your background the Dune bucket.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, peep that. How
Bring
you
the
doing?
Dune bucket back. I wanna
Bada
see-
bing.
Oh, wow. They like took the rear off that like one-off thing they made.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The-
come on, I can't bring up the
What was
pictures.
that thing called? Vulcan?
Give me the pictures.
you know,
The Vulcan
Valentino.
punch?
The
Oh,
volcano.
there it is. It won't let me click it. But
What do you mean? it
Isn't it
won't
like,
let
it's
me
like 800 something horsepower.
That's a good about.
V12.
Come on.
Said,
Oh,
Fer-
let
said
me see.
Ferrari, eat my
Maybe-
fucking shit.
They're going to make 1,000 a
1,000
year.
examples a year. Oh, wait.
Every time a brand says something like that, like, oh, we're gonna only make 1,000 a year, I feel like they can only make 988 a year, and they want to artificially cap it so they can look like it's exclusive.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
pump those
exactly.
numbers
This
up.
is all we have the capacity to build.
Yeah.
I don't mind the brown, honestly.
Yeah, I do. I like the brown. It's nice.
I'm down with the
Very
brown.
root beer. Very root beer esque.
Brown with the spray tan interior is not it though.
They widened. they
I'm
widened.
gonna back off that DT 47 interior or whatever it is.
Its front mouth is widened significantly.
And it still looks like a Ford Escape from I like
Taurus.
that.
No, Ford Escape looks like that in a bad way,
In the worst way.
Let me see if.
Uh-oh.
terrible way.
There we go.
It goes
V12,
214. That's good. move.
214 mile per hour.
Wait, go
Grand
back to
Tour.
say Austin Mars building a twin turbo V12 in the year of our Lord 2024.
824 horsepower and 738 pounds feet
Wow,
of
that
how you
thing's-
doing?
How you doing right now? Wow, that thing will put you go 0 to upside down in like an instant.
That thing will
0 to
fucking-
helicoptering through our cars and coffee.
0 to pink mist.
0 to pavement.
That'll put your
It's like
spaghetti
1
right in the back
second,
seat.
dude. Oh my
A
god!
lot of the PLs, a lot of powers there.
Out of the power.
Some not so good news. I have. Let me put our other screen up here. There we go. Put
Uh-oh.
that there. Let me hit exit on this. I'm remembering my buttons. If I
Some
only
bad
had a
news
button to
going
push.
on.
Volkswagen, their finance chief, is saying the German automaker has 1, maybe 2 years left to turn itself around.
Oh, I said it was bad news.
All of this,
That's the best news I've heard all week.
Yeah, get
all
the
of
shit
this
off the road.
is happening as it weighs its first ever German plant closure. Let's see. While its powerful unions threatens to fight, it's a tough situation for sure. Delayed for several minutes when he took the stage with staff, whistled, shouted, whatever, German for goodbye. Appealed the joint responsibility.
German for anything is scary shouted.
Yeah, it is. Looks like they just pulled up. Yeah, they're just having some union issues over there.
So
Aren't
you're
we all?
telling me that not giving America a new vehicle for the first 2 years of production has not been going well for them,
Right. Or perhaps
or giving
You
us
know,
anything really?
or perhaps the plan is to make a EV bus that starts at $61,000. Or maybe not give people like a proper GTI
Actually,
or
Can we? Well, I think the bus selling at 60 grand is a good idea because the only people that are going to buy it are boomers and they're breaded.
Trustafarians.
This is not our fault. This is not our problem.
It's you know.
Tim Connor's probably junk Audi bringing them under.
Has there been a Volkswagen or Audi sold in the past 5 years that you want?
There hasn't. No,
Yeah,
there hasn't. Even
exactly.
even the new R.
All right.
I'm just like, well, they got rid of that. Oh, you said 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they got rid of that like 2 or 3 years ago. So that would
I bet
still
you're slipping
qualify.
it under the gun, baby.
Just in there.
You made your bones with Volkswagens and Audis, and there's not
Yeah.
even anything you want.
No, not new. Even the new Golf R, I'm just like, wouldn't pay for that.
That's
Wouldn't
true.
buy
As-
that.
The
I
Mark
think-
8's ugly.
I-
Hot take.
I don't like the Mark 8 at all.
As BMW like works through fucking up its entire line, there's always something I'd want to buy. Although it's getting less and less. But
I don't think
Volkswagen,
there's a single BMW right now I want to buy.
M2.
The M2's hideous.
Maybe to you.
I'd be in on M2.
Yeah, you got to get those glasses updated or something.
That
Something
thing's
wrong with you.
disgusting. Looks like Roblox.
But no, you make
bro.
that
Get
that
outta
great point. Like, there's nothing I would really want.
Yeah, it's
And then you go
appalling.
and look, and it's like, okay, well, would I even have them as an option for just a good, affordable car? And
Stop
you're
right
like,
at good.
well, or that's the thing. It's like you look at it and go, well, that's not even what I'm looking for.
I'm like my sister has a Mark 7.5 GTI. Great car, but like it's not built that great. The interior creaks and squeaks in that thing are disgusting. I put an arm on the armrest and it sounds like an old lady in a rocking chair.
This is Good Night Moon. And
Coolant just disappears, and apparently that's a thing that they're supposed to do.
it's not good, man.
Goes somewhere, right?
It goes somewhere. Who the fuck knows?
Back to
Burns
the earth.
off.
Back to the
Yeah,
earth,
there's
for which it
nothing
came.
even like remotely. I'm just on their
I mean,
website.
I'm a notorious Volkswagen disagreeist, and even I can admit that there's occasionally one that I would like of the in the past 15 years, but like not anymore. I like Audis more than I like Volkswagens. Let me be fair.
Whoa.
I was looking at B7 RS4s the other day. The other day being 2 hours ago, 3 days.
The other day, earlier today.
One drove by me and I was sweating.
I need that.
It sounds like NASCAR.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. They used to be the people's car, right?
It's just the wrong people now.
We talked about it on the show, whatever, 5-6 years ago, and one of the guys yelled in a big German accent saying, "Oh, we're gonna try to step up and be more luxurious." And I don't know if that's working out too good.
I don't know. There aren't too many car brands that are really knocking out of the park right now, if I'm honest.
Toyota.
Toyota.
Toyota's
Ford.
doing pretty good. I mean, their PR is doing horrendous, but
Toyota with the...
They have some issues. They're not
the GR,
by no means all
What's like
perfect.
the one? The GR Corolla?
the GR Corolla is sick. The GR Yaris is sick. The GR86 is sick.
Yeah.
GR Yaris
The
is
Supra-
weird,
the Supra-
right?
Super's
sick.
cool. I just
Super's cool.
I mean, the new 4Runner's sick.
that's true. Land
everything that
Cruiser,
Lexus makes is dope.
Tacoma Pro's cool.
Land
Yeah.
Cruiser's 4Runner.
Lexus is doing... I mean, Toyota's doing good. Lexus is doing weird.
Honda's doing pretty good.
Honda's all right. Yeah, the Japanese are really hammering. Besides Subaru, obviously.
Mazda mostly makes boring cars, but Mazda is the new Volkswagen. It's a cheap car that punches up market.
And it's right. That's not wrong. Yeah. They just don't have enough offerings in that
They're close.
because they just have that little 3, right? The little
Well,
3 egg thing.
There's the 3, the 6,
Yeah.
the CX-30, the CX-50, the CX-70, the CX-90,
Miata.
Miata. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
Mazda's doing it okay.
Yeah.
Cool colors. That red is insane.
Yeah.
Deepest
Red's
red
really cool.
in the entire world.
Impossible to match.
Yeah. You scuff your $25,000 car and total it.
Yeah, Mazda's doing okay. Toyota's doing okay.
Mitsubishi's doing
don't
absolutely
know what-
horrendously.
I don't know what Chevy's doing, to be quite honest. I literally
I don't
just
think Chevy
even
does
know.
either.
I don't know.
Dodge, we'll see how that goes.
No.
Dodge is in a transition. 6
Yeah,
months ago, they were doing phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
they fucked it all
And then they released the e-muscle.
Financially, Alfa Romeo is doing dog shit, but they have cool stuff. So at least they have that going
Ford's
for them.
not helping anybody, especially themselves.
Ford. I don't know. I don't mind where they're going with a lot of stuff. Ford.
What?
Just everything. They're going to Raptor everything. They're going to Safari everything.
I don't mind the Raptor things.
They're doing that new sport truck version of the Maverick.
Yeah.
Oh,
then-
really?
And they're
Yeah.
going to potentially do, so this will get interesting. They're going to potentially further the Mustang line and have a Mustang sedan, an off-road Mustang, a bunch of different stuff like that. So we'll see how
German
that-
luxury is truly in the trash pit, though.
Mercedes is doing cool.
Mercedes is doing 4-cylinder C63.
That is
AMGs.
depressing. I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
800
they-
horsepower, though, or something insane.
And they
like
haven't
that.
backed down yet, right?
No.
They will.
They have a little bit. There was
They're slowly exiting their position.
there's rumors about, I forget what model it was, but I think maybe it's like the CLE or something for the AMG. They saw
They did it to the 4. They did a 6
well,
or
they
something.
were gonna do a 4, and then I think it was spotted with like some V8 exhaust note or something. There was something going on. I didn't read the article. I saw the headline and I was like, wow, and I kept it pushing. You know, that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Although I
was
drove a
enough.
GLE in Vancouver, and it was actually really nice inside.
Hell yeah. Oh, I
I mean,
rent.
it's slow as balls, but, as a GLE, who cares?
Speaking of luxury things, I rented a Range Rover, a 2010 Range Rover on Turo like 4 months ago. Best car.
Sounds
ever
like you
made.
rented a tow truck.
It was sick. No, I think it was flawless. 130,000 miles, and I took that thing all over Southern California.
It just served you well.
It was so sick.
That's crazy.
I felt powerful.
Which
and
Range
brave.
Rover?
Just a Range Rover.
Just a
normal-
Range Rover,
big
Range
one.
Rover?
The-
Yeah. Big square boys?
Yeah. There was it has like a gauge, like a menu on the infotainment that shows you your suspension articulation. And obviously, I didn't experience any articulation
There's no
driving around.
articulation.
So I pulled over on the PCH and just drove up a berm to see it. And I was like, "Whoa, look at that! It's fucking going!" And then
There
I
we go.
It's
pulled
doing
back
the-
off the berm and merged back on the highway.
Here I
doing
go. Now I know.
articulation.
Yeah.
It's articulating.
Look how much articulation's happening.
Here's an interesting, thought. Dodge CEO is kind of going back to Dodge. The Charger Daytona EV is a better, faster muscle car.
Sounds like it's not.
Objectively, probably.
So that's the thing is like if you were to put it on paper, yeah, look, it's got more tech. It's got all this stuff. It technically,
Yeah, but muscle
Is
cars
faster.
are not doing burnouts and making noise.
so that's the thing. It's missing what makes a muscle car a muscle car.
Objectively, Volkswagen's making great things. Subjectively, that's
Right.
all bad news.
That's exactly it. Exactly. They're kind of missing the point of having a soul and a reason. And we've said this many times too. Without certain things and everything becomes the same, then what's the point of the brand that it is?
I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with electric cars.
That's exactly it. Right.
What
So
di-
it's just what differentiates.
Yeah.
It's a skateboard powered by batteries. And because yours has that badge on it or makes this fake e-growl, what's the difference?
Yeah. Well, they do have a gas version of the new.
And it's the 6-cylinder. Yeah.
The Hurricane V6 or
Yeah.
Inline 6, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Charger Daytona Scat Pack with standard Stage 2 package will launch with 670 peak horsepower, 627 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive, and a $75,185 price tag.
Hot take: it's the new Supra. I just wanted to say that.
What is?
I'm very interested to see. Yeah, so the the Charger Daytona RT is cheaper at $61,900, nearly $30,000 more than the outgoing V6 powered Chargers and Challengers. Holy shit! So the 6-cylinder one is going to start at $61,950.
Yeah, but
Oh.
the 6-cylinder is actually fast this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder what the kill death ratio of those things are going to be when they hit the streets.
So that's going to be the 3-liter Hurricane straight 6, already offered by Jeep and Ram, making 420 or 550 horsepower SO and HO variants. Yeah,
The
that's
Soho.
fun.
It's something.
It is. Yeah,
Certainly news.
Certainly news.
That's news. I didn't put any questions up. It's been a while since we put questions up, but
Okay, there's people probably boiling over with questions right now. What can we ask the boys?
just waiting, waiting for things to ask. I think, yeah, we'll see you in.
Well, you will see our next episode next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say we will.
Which is a hitter.
There
Let's be honest,
won't
it's
be
a slapper
won't be a live next week.
because everybody's away.
Yep. So,
So just keep in mind we got a donut meet coming. What's the date for the donut meet?
9:15.
9:15
Yep.
at 9 a.m. So the 15th of this month,
I'll see you at 11.
we get a donut meet. Paul's coming by for lunch after.
Yeah.
9 a.m.
Pop on in.
Revival headquarters.
Yeah, let me confirm. 9:15, the year of 2024 at our HQ.
It looks like
Starting
the
at
weather
9
looks.
a.m.
The weather looks like it's gonna be unbelievable.
Weather's going to be great. Nice and clear. It's going to be perfect. I'm sure we'll post on Instagram some updates pertaining to that. Yeah, that's all we got this week. Paul, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Always a pleasure to come hang out.
Unbelievable.
Hell yeah, let me know.
Everybody in the
I'm
chat, Godspeed.
Godspeed. God
keep
bless.
keep that boost high.
Yeah, bless up.
Get that boost up there.
At least 4 or 5 PSI.
How many PSIs can you squeeze in there?
Pull the wastegate or something. I don't know. Do something. Do
Nice.
get a super sequential. You get one of those tile adjustables.
I got an SSQV going in my shit.
There you
Yeah,
go.
everybody's got that SSQV. Got to have that.
Yeah.
Chirping.
R.I.P.
Big
I wish I
hitters.
could make the noise. I can't make the noise anymore. It's been it's been a long time. But that will do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. As always, for listening, go to revivemotoring.com where you can support the show. The pre-order for the Bandit shirts are still up there because I might even be on the side of the road at some point. So we're going to need all the help we can get. I'm going to need gas.
start
I'm going to need a
buying.
bunch of stuff. That pre-order is there. That will be up until we get back. As soon as we get back, I'll close it. And then we'll get all those things moving in your direction as soon as we can. So, with that said, again, appreciate everybody. We'll see you. We'll see you next week, same time. But we just won't be here. You're going to hear us time travel.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
magic.
Don't forget to order your cloak.
Get your cloaks.
That's
Cloak
it.
up.
Yep,
Etsy.
that's all we got.
Anything but white.
And please, no white cloaks allowed.
This is a Renaissance fair.
At the very least, do off-white.
Different kind of meetup.
Right, it's completely different.
Eggshell. Something.
Anything. Any off.
It's really, yeah. That's all we got. See you
See
soon.
ya.
Later.